when you die after burial, you have to come back as some insect or animal. Yes, I heard when you die after burial, you have to come back as some insect or animal. Well, if it's so, I don't want to be a monkey, neither a goat, a sheep or donkey. My brother say he want to come back a hog, but I'm spoiler, I want to be a bed bug just because I want to bite them young ladies' partner like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your sin, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. What would you like to be? I asked Mr. Ross. He said he'll beg the devil to turn him a horse. I asked another fella, they call Lawrence. He said he want to be a big black wood and say too foolish. When you turn a horse, you have to carry people who get licks from your boss. And as a wood and this whole wood you have to eat. But as a bed bug, I biting the human meat. That is why I'm going to bite them young ladies' partner like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your sin, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. Yes, I want you believe it, so help me bless. I'll be a different kind of bedbug from all the rest. I am fighting ordinary people. You have to be quite social and respectable, such as female doctors and baristas, duchesses, princesses with nice figures. And when I bite them, friends are going and boast, and I calling myself King Bedbug the first. That is why I'm going to bite them young ladies' partner like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your sin, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite. Yes, I know some husbands are fast and fresh. They will be waiting for the spoiler to bite their flesh. But I wouldn't bite a man if they kill me dead. Not as long as the opposite sex on the bed biting a man. I might break my teeth. So a bed bug man skin harder than concrete. So if a bug bite a man, the result is bad. Man put out too much hair and they leg too hard. That is why I'm going to bite them young ladies' partner like a hot dog or a hamburger. And if you know your sin, don't be in a fright. It's only big fat women that are going to bite.
Well, this one is class. The Chara magistrate for driving too fast. You mustn't doubt me. Well, this one is class. The Chara magistrate for driving too fast. But there's one courthouse in the district. He is the only magistrate there to run it. If you see how the people flock up the place, you see how the magistrate got try your own case. He self tell himself you are charged for speeding. He self start to shout the policeman lying. He self tell himself to shout. He said no sport and he charge himself for contempt of court. He said, go ahead, let me hear what happened. So the police said, so you see how this man could speed, and he pointed at the magistrate Johnny Mead. The magistrate asked him who he talking about. Is you him I mean? The policeman shout out. The magistrate pick up a looking glass and ask himself, is it true he was driving fast? He self told himself, you are charged for speeding. He self started to shout, the policeman lying. Himself told himself to shout, this is no sport, and he charged himself for contempt of court. Then Mr. Carruth, he came up and he started to prosecute. The magistrate then called his lawyer to defend the defendant, who is your honor. And all the time that the lawyer talking, the magistrate serious, sometime he laughing. After the magistrate tell you himself, look, I have a great mind to take away your license book. He self told himself, you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself, the policeman lying. Himself told himself to show, this is no sport, and he charged himself for contempt of court. Yes, I nearly dropped when the man take out the pen and start to sum up. Partner, I start to study if he gonna put his own self in custody. I was wrong because again he took out the mirror. He tell himself to pay $20. He bust out a cry. He turn around and say, give me a chance. I want a little time to pay. Himself told himself, you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself, the policeman lying. Himself told himself, all right, I will be kinda giving you 5 years to pay the fine. I thought I was cool, but it's now I realize that I'm still a fool, you mustn't doubt me. I thought I was cool, but it's now I realize that I'm still a fool. Believe I never realized this thing until All Fool's Day on the 1st of April. Believe I would have killed my wife and the brood if I feel she wasn't telling the spoiler the truth. I never see more believe in my life. Meet a man inside my own house kissing my wife. I asked what is that? She turned wrong and say the only fooling you spoiler is All Fool's Day. I ball out the hoe because I know that my wife never get on so partner. But my neighbor Lash used to tell me about the man with the big mustache. I catch them kissing. I was telling Clarence, boy, All Fool's Day, I must leave allowance. Clarence watch me, pat me on my back, tell me not to blame, she blame the almanac. I never see more believe in my life. Meet a man inside my own house kissing my wife. I ask what is that? She turned wrong and say we only fooling you spoiler is All Fool's Day. What made it thing worse? The man inside my house, he started to curse. Partner, Harold is his name, and they tell him my wife long time is he dame. She fooled me again, and she hung up Harold. You know the man kissed me, wife on she eyeball. I bet you a house, I tell Harold flat. On the 2nd of April, you can't do that. I never see more believe in my life. Meet a man inside my own house kissing my wife. I ask what is that? She turned wrong and say we only fooling you spoiler is All Fool's Day. Some stupid husband would have started to make noise and break their wife hand. Partner, they should take it cool. On the 1st of April, you're bound to get fooled. So if you see your wife kiss Tom, Dick or Harry on All Fool's Day, I beg you to leave she. Nothing you could do better in this world than to leave she alone. Let she rock and roll. I never see more believe in my life. Meet a man inside my own house kissing my wife. I ask what is that? She turned wrong and say we only fooling you spoiler is All Fool's Day. I can make me dollar is to going as a funeral undertaker. The only way I can make me dollar is to go in as a funeral undertaker. I dig in my grave, I want you understand. Selling my coffins right by the junction. I'm bound to be a rich man in years 5 because I sure I'm going to bury plenty alive just because I contacting a few doctors and giving them a few dollars. Then I wouldn't have to worry my head. For when the doctors say you're dead, you're well dead. I would be a
a dangerous undertaker, cause I am sparing my little brother. If it's 6 o'clock, he accustomed waking. I see 6:30, my brother still sleeping. I'm going down the road and get Dr. Wickham. Full up the bottle with the chloroform. Pass it by his nose, don't give him a chance. I doesn't care if my brother gone in a trance, just because I contacting a few doctors and giving them a few dollars. Then I wouldn't have to worry my head. But when the doctors say you're dead, you're well dead. I want everyone to believe it. I run in a dangerous coffin racket. If it's 5 o'clock that you bury, 6:30 in the cemetery with me fork and me spade. I ain't got no reason digging like a hog to get back me coffin. I putting it right back where it come from. That is for next day to bury another one, just because I contacting a few doctors and giving them a few dollars. Then I wouldn't have to worry my head. For when the doctors say you're dead, you're well dead. I want 50 boys in the morning to go by people's bedside when they're dying. Cry like you're crying for your grandmother. Say how you're sorry for their departure. That time I down by the junction laughing, sending out my horses to start collecting. Dead or dead, I bound to relate. Dr. Willie going to write out certificate, just because I contacting a few doctors and giving them a few dollars. Then I wouldn't have to worry my head. But when the doctors say you're dead, you're well dead. A scientist fella, he made me to know what would happen in the world of tomorrow. A scientist fella, he made me to know what would happen in the world of tomorrow. I could get up any time in the afternoon. Imelda, darling, let's go to the moon. She will say, spoiler, darling, you're making fun. We went to moon last week, let's go to the sun. The scientists say, so help me bless, people will make children by wireless. You live for those days, you will shock to see monkey joining like man in matrimony. Yes, another thing the scientists say, you know Saturday is a shopping day. So if you want to do your shopping in Mars, put on your rubber suit and flying slippers. And if you think you can do some speeding, you lie. Police regulating traffic up in the sky. And if you disobey the laws, well, you ought to know they'll hold you and charge you for speeding too slow. The scientists say, so help me bless, people will get children by wireless. You're quite up the road, your wife here alone, and all you could make children on the telephone. Yes, another thing that makes boiler ball. He say you wouldn't have to cook food at all. A little pill, all you have to take, and it have more vitamin than any beefsteak. Everything will be changed in the modern world. The moon will be hot, the sun will be cold. Will be real fantastic, I will tell you flat. To see Mickey Mouse chasing Cicero cat. The scientists say, so help me bless, people will make children by wireless. But to pray for those days, pray to be dead, because your child going to born with a nylon head. He was telling me about a 9-legged duck. Suddenly at my front door I heard a knock. I thought it was my daughter or my girlfriend, but to my great surprise was 4 policemen. They arrest the scientist. I said, look men, this scientist fella in here is my friend. A police say scientist, spoiler not this louse. He's a madman that run away from the madhouse. The scientist say, so help me bless, people will make children by wireless. You can take your scissors from off the shelf. You could unscrew your head and trim it yourself.
My cousin died many years in Togo, and she leave a lot of money for spoil. My cousin died many years in Togo, and she leave a lot of money for spoil. Now people saying that a lousy, saying that the spoiler does spend his money, but he can put the world in a fish oil tin. I cannot even pay a cent to see the thing spin, just because of my money in the banks and the Asian line. And them big shot put theirs on mine. I have to wait again just a couple years in order to get out mine. Yeah, take off theirs. Well, sometime I wake in the morning, I don't have the money, but still the getting. Run down the road and credit a taxi. I say that I'm going and collect currency. Reach in the bank, you can see the cashier. From left to right, she shaking, she finger go away. Mr. Philip, no sense you stop. Your money is about 2 feet 6 from the top. Just because I have my money in the bank, tell the Asian line. Oh, them big shot put theirs on mine. I have to wait again just a couple years in order to get out mine. Yeah, to take off theirs. I pull some strings, I pull cable wire to see they could move me money from center. Stand up by the bank sometime for a fortnight. When the rain riding in the sunlight, one day the cashier sent and she called me. I said, well today, spoil I have some money, but instead of money, she said, Mr. Thorne, just put another 1,000 on top and gone, just because I have my money in the bank. Then the Asian line, oh, that big shot put theirs on mine. I have to wait again just a couple years in order to get out mine. They have to take off theirs. Yeah, boys. Yes, indeed.
Spoiler.
There's no sense to worry and go off crazy. More patient than Joe, I go take it easy. Some have their cars to go Point Kumana, but I am going to ride on my own scooter. Some have their big fat turkey for Christmas, but when did they come? I must see that breakfast. I don't have custom, let me continue to live on Vaseline and camphor ball stew, just because I have my money in the bank and the Asian line. And them big shot put theirs on mine. I have to wait again just a couple years in order to get out mine. They have to take off theirs. Partner, yes, I want to know. Tell me why my shadow does get on so, oh, me darling. Spoil, I want to know. Tell me why my shadow does get on so. Because when I wake in the morning, if I only scratches my shadow scratching, I go to hit my day, I'm telling you. And as I lift up my hand, he lift me on too. I vex, I really vex, yes, I want to know. Tell me why my shadow does get on so. I make a joke and I kiss my neighbor donkey, and my shadow kissing too much. In me. Partner, from the time I small, my shadow wouldn't give me a break at all, oh me darling. Sometime I will run to see if I could get away, he still stick on, oh Lord. Sometimes I'll go in the darkness, hiding from him, peeping through the crevice. When I go back in the light, if you hear me squeal, we were together in the dark, standing heel to heel. I vex, I really vex, yes, I want to know. Tell me why my shadow does get on so. I make a joke and I kiss me neighbor donkey, and my shadow kissing too much in me. Partner, I am making fun. If you have a shadow, don't pray to get one, everybody. Your private affairs, you're discussing that he cocking ears. Don't mind if you bid him down with hot water. He day, bet you gold and silver. All efforts you try, you come below fail. You come like a magnet and he the nail. I vex, I really vex, yes, I want to know. Tell me why my shadow does get on so. I make a joke and I kiss me neighbor donkey, and my shadow kissing too much in me. Partner,
But Mr. Wilfred, he tell me how to cut off my shadow head, oh me darling. He say 9:30, go and put me head on top the train line, oh Lord. And when I hear the train coming, don't move me head, just welcome the engine. That's all I have to do when I feel it right. So me head on the train line tomorrow night. I vex already vex, yes I want to know. Tell me why me shadow does get on so. I make a joke and I kiss me neighbor donkey, and me shadow kiss him to mocking me. Suppose every woman could have afforded to sit down and learn how to talk backward. Suppose every woman could have afforded to sit down and learn how to talk backward. Instead of saying, oh me, backward is me, oh. Instead of saying, oh there, backward is there, oh. And when they talk so we poor men won't understand. So all the women go have advantage on man. And if a woman want to leave she man, she go talk it, he can't understand. She won't say, Marianne, I will leave the man. She'll just say, man, the leave will I, Marianne. Women will be thinking we up for so. They will be bad talking we and we wouldn't know. They wouldn't say that fella face like an alpagat. They'll say alpagat and like face fella that. And believe me friends, where we go get the blow is if they start to do the housework backward also. I sure plenty husbands go run and hide. Cattle sleeping inside, man sleeping outside. And if a woman want to leave she man, she could talk it, he can't understand. She wouldn't say Ruby, I will leave Johnny. She'll just follow Johnny, leave will I Ruby. When with this backward business they getting through, they will start to do everything backward too. Instead of throwing the water in the flour, they go start to throw the flour in the water. And when you see this thing get chronic in their blood, they will forget entirely how to talk forward. Husband can't understand wife what she's saying. Wife can't understand husband, well that is thing. And when she asks him for the allowance, well the husband will be in a monkey pants. She wouldn't say, Johnny, where's my money? She'll just call out money, my is where Johnny. Then she will put him in front of the magistrate. I know she worries, she'll try to relate. The magistrate too will be in a monkey pants because he wouldn't understand the sentence. Then he go jump off the bench and ball. Woman, I cannot understand you at all. I tell you to come straight outside my place. Go and see if you get a devil to try your case. And believe me, if you want to know, she will stand up in the courthouse and wouldn't go. She wouldn't say Johnny wouldn't maintain me. She'll just call out me maintain wouldn't Johnny. East Indian lady, one Saturday she had a big birthday party, Lord. An East Indian lady, one Saturday she had a big birthday party. All the record she had was mambos, merengues and calypsos. Some Indian people started to ball because she didn't have no Indian records at all. Now tell me, you know the Indian lady take up on a flour and make a roti, then put a radio aerial in the roti. Yes, partner, and she get Indian music from Calcutta. She called on she daughter, Maria girl come and fan up the fire. Maria started a fanning and was loud and louder the roti radio playing. Then she come and gave me the secret. Hotter the roti, louder the music. Don't push at all, spoiler, take it light. We got dance, curry, mambo whole night tonight. Now tell me about the Indian lady who take the pong of flour and make the roti, then put the radio aerial in the roti. Yes, partner, and she get Indian music from Calcutta. This is the spoiler.
Up came a Chinese man, yes, he walk in the place to spoil the roti session with chow mein in his left hand. Well, he throw it on the roti, well, that was confusion. Music started to muddle. People want to find out what was the trouble. The Chinese chow mein, he showed you, of course, that caused Chinese music to cut across. Now tell me about the Indian lady who take the pong of flour and make the roti, then put the radio aerial in the roti. Yes, partner, and she get Indian music from Calcutta. Some says an invention, but it's a great discovery in the spoiler's opinion, yes. She should get a medal for getting music from a roti and a radio aerial, but I should get something better, believe it or not, because I'm a liar. If that price for lies even two, give me them for the lies I now tell to you. Now tell me about the Indian lady who take the pong of flour and make the roti, then put the radio aerial in the roti. Yes, partner, and she get Indian music from Calcutta. A wedding reception is a nice thing, but they have a right to cut out the cake sticking. A wedding reception is a nice thing, but they have a right to cut out the cake sticking. The other day I took my wife to a wedding, and they call and she for cake sticking. I grow like a tiger when I see she sticking the cake with a fella nicer than me. I mean to say, if he kiss she on she cheek for about a half second, I can understand. But the man, he hugging and he kissing like chewing gum stick on to a warm piece of iron. Husbands will agree deceitfully for the wife to go and stick the cake with Harry. That time they grinding like a sugar mill. At first they angry, yes they want to kill. They talk about the fella is a better kisser. The footy collapse there with the yellow fever. More fever friends, yes this is no fun. When they finish if you see all she lipstick gone. I mean to say, if he kiss she on she cheek for about a half second, I can understand. But the man, he hugging and he kissing like chewing gum stick on to a warm piece of iron. They at me Tanti Punsi wedding. They talk about they had a nice gathering. They call on a man, they call Mr. Blake, and another fella woman to stick the cake. The fella believe he didn't have reason. Jump off each chair and say never happen. Put me out if you like, this is foolishness. Let you get your own girl if you want to kiss. I mean to say, if he kiss she on she cheeks for about a half second, I don't understand. But the man, he go hug, he go kiss like chewing gum stick on to a warm piece of iron. No joke I'm making, I want you believe. The next wedding I go to with my wife named Eve. I feel like I put she out of the place because she wearing the iron mask on she face. And if they call and she for cake sticking, no objection friends, no joke I'm making. When the fella going to kiss, he wouldn't be fresh. He will be kissing the iron and not she flesh. I mean to say, if he kiss she on she cheeks for about a half second, I could understand. But the man, he go hug, he go kiss like chewing gum stick on to a warm piece of iron. Yes, my sister was suffering with sheep brain. I went for operation in Port of Spain. My sister was suffering with sheep brain. I went for operation in Port of Spain. Well, the doctor took the brain right out of my sister's head. For wickedness, put in a cartoon instead. And the brain she had to put it inside of the kitty. So she turned the cat and the cat turned she. Well, in the night the trouble start. She up and down the house, ransacking the bedroom looking for mouse. And the cat where she brain, he cozy on the bed, busting kiss on top of she husband head. When my mother laid the table with the rice and beef, the tomatoes, the cressels and salad leaf, the cat would sit down and at you, of course, and in cat language he calling for pepper sauce. That time my sister in business, with no table at all, she only looking for the few grains of rice that fall. Otherwise she in the kitchen with another of the cat, hunting down those cockroach, beetle and rat. But in the night the trouble start, she up and down the house, ransacking the bedroom looking for mouse, and the cat where she brain, he cozy on the bed, busting kiss on top of the husband head. One day I see my sister ain't looking well. What was wrong with her friends I couldn't tell. She only vomiting and sleeping under the bed. The girl getting so fat I say she got dead. Well, I'm morning I couldn't watch my nieces and nephews. If you see kittens line up inside my shoes. Well, my mother say she going down Venezuela. She can't afford to be those kittens' grandmother. But in the night the trouble start. She up and down the house, ransacking the bedroom looking for mouse. And the cat where she brain, he cozy on the bed, busting kiss on top of she husband head. This is the spoiler. On the fall.
Suppose it happen in truth, something spring up called the fountain of youth. If it on a mountain peak in the sky, people going for a bath, don't care if they die. Imagine a man 100 years old, see him how he climbing a greasy pole. You could be old like any King Kong, as you take the bath you coming back young. And then see me great grandfather playing hopscotch and pitching marble, and my great grandmother with a hula hoop making trouble. The old people today in town, you could hear them talking about when they was young. But with the fountain they will be bold. The whole talk will change to when they was old. Old people today who know that they old never a chance to dance rock and roll. But with the fountain, yes, it will be hell. They will be super like the snake they call Macawell. Those old women, they go get the break to put on their tight dress to walk and shake. All of them who can recover turn down hell on high waters when they come back young. And then see my great grandfather playing hopscotch and pitching marble, and my great grandmother with a hula hoop making trouble. The old people today in town, you could hear them talking about when they was young. But with the fountain they will be bold. The whole talk will change to when they was old. Believe Believe it or not, I'll mention my name, the spoiler. To tell you this, I ain't shame. I done all me all, as you all can see. I'm not a woman in the world and meddle with me. I heard that they say the Russian them soon decide to send man up to the moon. So if it's up there, the fountain explode. Bet your life as the first man we want to go, and then see the spoiler having women like he have chickens. I'll be young again, so to me there will be some easy pickings. I'll be walking about the place, getting women with me youthful face. I'll be flying like an aeroplane, because I come back young, I am old again. Suppose it happen, I mean so to speak, you have to renew the bath once a week. For you and know, you taking a stroll with a woman about 103 years old. She renew, she bath, you making your love, talking about the moon and the stars above. And when you ready, shout whatever you go do. She face down like a salt prunes in front of you, oh Lord. You want to dead when you look at what you was kissing. Yes, you cannot move cause you put on them there moving, and you're trembling like a leaf. Can't get away from the young old beef. And she telling you kiss, she don't be afraid. It's forget, she forget to renew, she bid. Look, these spoiler crosses. The fashion in tongue is girls wearing glasses. Why, look, these spoiler crosses. The fashion in tongue is girls wearing glasses. Some of them face like a watermelon, and the glasses they still want to put on. Some don't realize how horrible they just look when they put on these spectacle. Look, me crosses. If I lie, I die. Yesterday, my wife said up here she want to buy. She face like a horse. If she buy glasses, I want a divorce. Some of them, they got no bridge on their noses, but take away the food and give them the glasses. They put on the thing, they in a monkey pants, because on the flat nose, they think you balance. They bow to say good day, Mr. Cyril. The glasses falling quite below the nostril, and they're talking about personality. And they worse than King Pharaoh in the Red Sea. Look, me crosses. If I lie, I die. Yesterday, my wife said up here she want to buy. She face like a horse. If she buy glasses, I want a divorce. Why you think my neighbor couldn't go to races? All day she fighting to put on she glasses. Every time she put on the thing is slipping, and it's quite below she mouth that is falling. So I leave her there to solve out a problem. Horses running, I went up to see them. When she did put it on and jump in a car, you know the last race finish in the savannah. Look, the crosses. If I lie, I die. Yesterday my wife said up here she want to buy. She face like a horse. If she buy glasses, I want a divorce. It happened recently. Some people in a village lost their memory. Oh, me darling. It happened recently. Some people in a village lost their memory. I went by my cousin, I fuss a shame. Can't remember me at all, neither my name. He watching his wife sitting on a chair, asking she who is she, what she doing there, just because he lost his memory. What an awful thing to stand up and see. And his own wife he couldn't remember. She didn't even know that the children's father was he. This was really shocking. People can't remember which place they walk in. Some can't remember if they are tailors, carpenters or teachers or taxi drivers. Imagine a police coming to me saying he forgot where he walk in entirely. I tell him that he is a police, of course. He said he can't remember joining the force just because he lost his memory. People cussing like fire in front of heat. I telling him to arrest them, not search. Forget to remember if he arrest them, where's the charge? I met Mr. Cyril pushing some corn grain inside the nostril. Oh, my darling, sorry for the mister. I run and I ask him what is the matter. He tell me that he hungry and feel to eat. I tell him boy in Australia no teeth. I said, pardon, now you're making a out. You just smell with your nose and eat with your mouth just because he lost his memory. What an awful thing to stand up and see. To borrow a fowl from neighbor Rose. Managed to get it to pick the corn from his nose. Oh, Lord. Then Mr. Cornelius, he cousin Betty dead sometime last year Christmas. Oh, my darling, he did love she spirit, but when the woman dead, he cry a little bit. Some people say he's a criminal, not a little bit of tears at the funeral. Then I get to find out the reason why. You know the gentleman real forget how to cry just because he lost his memory. What an awful thing to stand up and see. Put yourself in his place and imagine. You forget to remember that you forget remembering. Trinity, you're compelled to see or hear something that's funny. Every morning you wake in La Trinity, you're compelled to see or hear something that's funny. Just for instance, an Indian fella named John was bathing by a pipe naked as he born. A policeman said, hey, you old nasty man, put on something before I send for the prison van. So I said that he was lucky to get that chance. He would go inside and put on a bathing pants. Well, he did put on something, this ain't no lie. You know the gentleman went and put on a tie. Sometimes you might be passing across the square and some funny kind of conversation you hear. Just imagine a man reading a Guardian say, a snake in the bush kill a man, and the doctors proved on that very night the man died from nothing else but the big snake bite. But it's something still he can't understand, why police still making investigation. So a woman who was listening attentively say, you shouldn't ask that question, Mr. Willie. You know that murder can't hide, this and no mistake. So the police supposed to arrest the snake. Then this one happened to a man named Bob, a night up at the Perseverance Club. He drank all his whiskey, brandy and gin, and on the partition he started spitting. The manager came and said, "Hey gentleman, why the France you spitting on the partition?" He said, "I am right, like you want to fight, but I will spit on the partition whole night tonight." Again the manager held him on his right hand. "Tell me boy, why you spit on the partition? Tell me boy, what you spit here for?" He said, "He see the notice mark, go spit on the floor." Then I heard this one up at Aruka. It was about the cricket in Australia. A fellow said the boys from the West Indies can play cricket like they eating bread and cheese. Another fellow said the two field they are the best, but he don't know how the France they lose all the tests. A Kaya Punya didn't know when it's night out here. In Australia it is broad daylight over there. So he said he will explain if they like to know. He does hear them in the night over his radio. Our boys are custom bat in broad daylight. Now they send them over there to bat in the night. I felt so glad when I reached Panama. I hear that police women is in the area. I felt so glad when I reached Panama. I hear that police women is in the area. But if you think the Rosie believe you're wrong, them are bad than the policemen we have in tongue. I only touch one and say chunkan. I like a jet plane, she handcuff fly on me hand. Those police women look afraid them more than the police they call in Corporal Clem. Don't try to make love, for is a eagle you go bunks, not a turtle dove. They said the police women forced down there. Believe me, I was glad, of course. I say, well, today I have my chance. I run down the road and I start to dance. I was in time to see one with a lovely face. I ask her from her lips if I can get a taste. Yes, I get a taste, but spoiling it dead. I get a taste from she batter on top me head. Those police women look afraid them more than the police they call in Corporal Clem. Don't try to make love, for is a eagle you go bunks, not a turtle dove. When you see they're going to make a raid, is to stand up and see how they will make the grade. Especially if it's women they're going to arrest, is to see them how they dress up in their lovely dress, introducing themselves with a body move. So the girls will try to get them in the groove. Get them in the groove when you hear the shout. Women bawling murder when handcuffs fly out. Those police women look afraid them more than the police they call in Corporal Clem. Don't try to make love, for is a eagle you go bunks, not a turtle dove. I thought every day I could get a kiss from each one, but believe me, that is foolishness. I used to look at their bodies and their lovely shapes, saying today, none shall escape. But a fella told me something, his name is Ross. He have a girl that joined up the police force. He's sleeping one night feeling proud. You know she get him on a case for snoring too loud. Those police women look afraid them more than the police they call in Corporal Clem. Don't try to make love, for is a eagle you go bunks, not a turtle dove. Wife and she husband, she's Marianne and his name is Hamilton. Every night when you see it's 12 o'clock, they will get up in their sleep and start to walk. This might sound to you like a joke, but she will start right away when she housework. He will eat a piece of bread and take a smoke, and he may start sleepwalking, going to work. They'll go back to bed without knowing, but it's trouble when it comes to the morning. She wake up and she apron looks trouble, and he's sleeping in a rimless spectacle.
class carpenter. Sometime he will snatch up the hammer and start banging down the partition. Good Lord, and if you hear the vibration, I used to peep at them, how you mean? To see his wife sewing on the foot machine, and the thing that really used to beat me, she's sleeping and she making the dresses correctly. They'll go back to bed without knowing, but it's trouble when it come to the morning. He want to know who have the place in a mess, and she want to find out what jumbie so she dress. One day the wife and the husband, they were talking to a certain gentleman, saying last night they dreamed they were eating some peas and rice and curry chicken. Then the husband bawled out, hear me mister, I tell you in my dream that I eat up all the liver, and in the morning when we wake up, believe me, both of we mouth it tasting a curry, cause they went back to bed without knowing that they were eating chicken while they're sleeping. Now they want to find out how the chicken kill itself, jump in the pot with the curry from the shelf. When you see I couldn't bear again, I decided to complain. I run out from the yard into the street, and I met a police fella on the beat. I told him, good night, Mr. Police. Those two people in the house, they turn in beast, so I want you to stop them if you please. When I watch the policeman's face, I nearly freeze. The man didn't answer the spoiler, so I wanted to know what's the matter, Lord. Then I really got to understand, he too was a sleepwalking policeman. Mouse drive a train than to go and see a Tarzan picture again. I'd rather see Mickey Mouse drive a train than to go and see a Tarzan picture again. Now we riding bike, Tarzan going to dance, Tarzan eating hot dogs, he wearing pants. Now we talking fluent more than you or me, like he eat up a Webster's dictionary. Tarzan really civilized now for so. Tarzan is Tarzan of long ago. Tarzan wearing wristwatch on top of hand, than the one is here going up for election. Long ago when you sit down to see Tarzan, he used to fight with a tiger or a lion. But nowadays he man tamer than you or me. Lion have Tarzan just like Boboli, and the producers they making the pictures worse. Tarzan in big wedding, house giving toast, he knocking the glass, sticking the cake too, and saying that he must sing lemon to shoe. Tarzan really civilized now for so. Tarzan is Tarzan of long ago. Tarzan wearing wristwatch on top of hand, and he making sweet eye to married woman. The other day at the Roxy Theatre, I went to see another Tarzan picture. As the picture started, people started to fret. Tarzan smoking Lucky Strike cigarette, jukebox kicking brass all inside the place. Jane busting love bomb out of his face. When he finished, he said, Jane, I'm feeling cold. Come over here, let we dance up and rock and roll. For I really singing like love was so. Tarzan of long ago. Tarzan wearing wristwatch on top of hand. Then the one here going up for election. If they want to get me money out of me hand, bring back pictures just like Tarzan the Ape Man. Two pictures again which were very great. Tarzan finds a son, Tarzan and his mate. They show me any nonsense again at all. How Tarzan going in bathroom with Lime a call. How he driving in car, no more swinging rope. And he washing his face with palm olive soap. Tarzan really civilized now was so. Tarzan is Tarzan of long ago. Tarzan wearing wristwatch on Bobby and then the one here going up for election. This is spoiler. I want to fall. Check it out, boys.
always believe. Father Christmas was come on Christmas Eve. Tells us smaller always believe. Father Christmas was come on Christmas Eve. When I was small I used to hang up my stocking. So much of toys I used to get Christmas money. Now I big like a man over. Last year I hung up a rice bag in front me door. Oh me darling, Christmas morning I wake up early to see my Father Christmas put for me. He put a police in a short pants with a warrant for me for white maintenance. Lord. You can bet the federal flag. Reading this make me hang up the rice bag. Why you think I do that? Because I thought I would have a thing on Santa Claus that when he passing with the reindeer and he spot me rice bag in the clear. Spoiler is hungry. Let me put a couple roast pig in there for he never happen. The Christmas morning I wake up early to see my Father Christmas put for me. He put a police like Jack Palance with a warrant for me for white maintenance. Oh Lord. I never see more in my life. How the man know that I doesn't mind my wife? Right away I start to study and decide the lawyers to make inquiry. I tie the police in the kitchen. I run down the road and I asking. I started to shake when I hear Mother New Year's give him the rake. Oh me darling, Christmas morning I wake up early to see what Father Christmas bring for me. He bring a police and Jack Palance with a warrant for me for white maintenance. Oh Lord. Boys, yes, it is spoiler. Christmas could be 10 times a year, not me. I can do nothing anywhere. Cause I'm afraid that the Santa Claus next time I put in a couple of gunslingers. So when people making preparation, spoiler will come to one conclusion. Let me stop so I wouldn't hang up a balloon in front of me door just because Christmas morning I wake up early to see my Father Christmas pull for me. To bring a police in a short band with a warrant for me for white men. Hey, old boy. Let's take this spoiler. I want to fall.
I bet you that plenty people don't know how they used to fight their war long ago. I bet you that plenty people don't know how they used to fight their war long ago. They didn't have no atomic business at all, no parachute landing, no bombs to fall. As a carpenter, you feel to fight war. You arm with your hammer, chisel and saw. No big torpedoes, no big submarine. They didn't even had a flying machine. All this when they're going through the battle zone. See Napoleon pelting bottle and stone. For instance, England declare war on Germany. You didn't have to join up any army. As a man, yes, you arm with your sling and shot. And as a cook, you take the big spoon out of the pot. As a butcher, you arm with your butcher knife. Go on the battlefield, look for soldier alive. They didn't have any jeeps, no army van. It was cattle and donkey transportation. No big torpedoes, no big submarine. They didn't even have a flying machine. Always when they're going through the battle zone, see Napoleon pelting bottle and stone. They had no big ships on the open sea. They had no anti-aircraft today like we. They had no wireless nor no radio to send messages if you want to know. If they want to send a message to a general, a lieutenant or even a field marshal, they put the message inside a ham sack. He a soldier and he jump on a jackass back. No big torpedoes, no big submarine. They didn't even had a flying machine. Always when they're going through the battle zone, see Napoleon pelting bottle and stone.
Yes, another thing used to make me squeal is when two king bunks up on the battlefield. King butting down king, queen butting down queen. Princess scratching princess, man, how you mean? Well, I bunk to mention this in my song. Long time warden used to last long, because since I born I never hear more. Which king get the teeth, but out lost the war. No big torpedoes, no big submarine. They didn't even had a flying machine. Always when they're going through the battle zone, see Napoleon felt in bottle and stone. They should have woman police in Trinidad. Bet your life, spoiler would be more than glad. They should have woman police in Trinidad. Bet your life, spoiler would be more than glad. Only waiting till one keeping duty. I running right away and a kissing she. And when she snatch onto me, I won't say a word. But I hugging up my police going down the road. And all the time, I pulling me from she for she to hold me tight. The woman police must hold me tight. And I doing all that was right for she to hold me tight, tight, tight. A fella told me they would be more bad than the male police we have in Trinidad. But I don't care, they can be bad like a cobra. Don't talk when you see I drink my liquor. And I put in from west to east. I walking right away and hug up my police. She can hold me round my neck, squeeze me till I dead. But I kissing from she waist right up to she head. And all the time I pulling me from she for she to hold me tight. The woman police must hold me tight. And I doing all that was right for she to hold me tight, tight, tight. And when she carry me inside the chat room, a coupling of my police like a bridegroom. When the female sergeant asks me anything, is a heap to do darling, a answering. Honey chunks, my love, sweet coquette. I know by those names she would start to fret, but she can beat me, she can put me, tear down my clothes. I retreating, advancing for me blows. And all the time, I pulling me from she for she to hold me tight. The woman police must hold me tight. And I doing all that was right for she to hold me tight, tight, tight. I'd be a real nuisance in the place, of course. If they really was to have woman police force, give them Tommy guns, give them hand grenades. Bet your life I am afraid I'm making the grade. Yes, I'm going through the battle zone, just to hug up you till Polly and Joan. They can shoot down spoiler, I might die no doubt, but with the print of a lipstick on top of my mouth, and that is why I pull in me from she for she to hold me tight. The woman police must hold me tight, and I'm doing all that was fight for she to hold me tight, tight, tight.